Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to cover the basics of Elementor, like where to start. So obviously you need to have a fresh WordPress website. If you don't know yet how you can install a generate a WordPress website into your hosting provider, less than a minute or two, you can check my link description below for the other tutorial. Now I would pretend that you already have a WordPress website. Now then you can jump into the plugin area. Plugin area, like I already have a pro version of Elementor and a free version of Elementor. These are different types of Elementor, but if you open to the pro plan, you can access a lot of features that they have. But Elementor, like if you want to try it out, see if it works for you, then Elementor free will do. And that can be accessed by going to the add new section and typing in Elementor. I've already activated the Elementor. I'm good to go. And you should able to see this Elementor icon in here once you activated the Elementor. So I'm going to click on the Elementor thing. Now this one, these are like the options that you cannot access if you're using a free version. Role Manager is super great if you want to just restrict some of the features of Elementor, maybe for the author. Like if you don't want the editor to see your themes, right? And like the back end side of your entire WordPress website, then this role manager will restrict some of the features for you. Like if you want to add a custom fonts or fonts, like custom thing, then this requires a pro version. But again, this is not the main of the Elementor. You can still create a cool WordPress pages even though you're using a free version of Elementor. I'm going to show you how later. Okay, so you go into the pages. Let's start now creating a pages using Elementor. You click on the add new, and then you, let's say, test page, and let's save it. If you want to access, so currently there's no Elementor thing in here, so for you to access that Elementor, you need to check the builder itself. So go into the WP admin again, go to your website and type in WP admin. I mean, that is default, but I'm just showing you in case you don't see this Elementor icon in here. Okay, so to see that Elementor icon, go back to the WP admin, click the Elementor, go into the settings, and make sure these post types are checked. If you want if you want the Elementor be accessed in the post and landing page and products, then you need to check them all. If you add a custom post type, then you need to check that into the post type thing. Otherwise, you cannot use the Elementor builder. So I'm gonna save this one in here. And let's refresh this page. There should be an Elementor icon after you do that. So that we have this now. Now, I'm going to click on edit thing to use our Elementor pages. And let's start first with the boiler, like a start from scratch. Okay, if you want to design a pages from scratch, you need to select first the column. So or the row. So you click this plus icon, you select the structure. Let's say I want a one row with a one column, or one row with a two columns. So if we hit that, once you have this area in here, you should able to see the layout. If you want this to stretch, then you just need to click this one. Okay, if you want it to be full width, that can be also full width. Like if you want to add, okay, let's go back. Let's say I'm set with this row and I want to add a blocks, or these are the like the blocks or elements. Let's say I want to add an image over here. And then for this part, I want to add text. Now I want to have some gapping in here, so we can always change. So you click this one, by the way, if you want to see the style of the row. If you want to navigate the style of the row, you click these three dots. So yeah, I want to add a gap on every columns, let's say extended, or maybe just a wider gap. So you can see here there's like a gap on it. That can be done. And then if you want to have something like a background of your, I mean, of your, what do you call that? Of your um, column, it's, you can just do that way. So yeah, layout is more on like how the columns look like. There are other things you can do. If you want this to be changed by 1/3 by 1/3, you can also do that way instead of creating a new columns and then dragging again the elements. That can be done too. Columns here, it's more on like if you want to navigate how the layout looks like. Style, add background, borders in it, super self-explanatory. And then the advanced section is about the like animation, responsiveness on the website. Attributes and custom CSS. If you want to add a custom CSS into this row, then you need to open for the paid version or the pro plan. Now, let's say it's too overwhelming for me. Like, I just really want to have a cool website. What you need to do? I'm gonna remove this, and then I'm gonna click this folder, add templates. Now, the Elementor has a lot of templates that you can use. So blocks is more on like the portion. It's not full pages. Now, let's say you're looking for a contact blocks. They have that already. But the bad thing with the free version again is you are really forced to start from scratch. And if you are lazy, if you want to access their blocks, then you need to open to their paid plan. But yeah, if you wanted to just use any of this one, the free, you just need to click this insert in here, and then you should be good to go. But you'll notice in here like it's not really the one that you are looking for. Like it should be for full width, right? So again, still do the same that I did earlier. You click this one, you make it full width, and then you stretch it. Or you can just have this. Let's try that. Hold on. For the global, okay. Plus, I don't like how that looks like. Maybe we can use a different, um, like maybe theme. So if you insert that, so currently it's too small. So again, you can adjust the layout and you can make it, I wonder why it's like that, but you can make it full width and stretch it out, and should be good to go. Then always save it. Always, instead of publishing, I forgot to make it publish, but you can save it as a draft. And yeah, if you notice here, the folder there, aside from blocks and pages, there's also a template. Now, if you have a custom designs that you created and you want it to be reused, then you can always save that as a template by clicking this one here, saved as template. Okay. Navigator here is the structure of your Elementor, of your pages. Currently, we just have a one section with a 3 columns. If you want to add more, so let's say I'm going to add more structure here that 3 columns. You see here there's another structure there, which is to section. And you can rename that one, by the way, if that's too, I think you can rename that. Oh, why you cannot rename it? You should able to rename it. Anyway, but if you just want to save a specific blocks, then instead of using this one here, because this saved the entire page, so instead of using that one, you can just right click it and then click save as template. Okay. And history, obviously, if you want to make undo things you have done. Mobile responsiveness, if you want to like see how the website or the pages looks like in different devices, just need to click that. preview if you don't want to publish the site or do some actions with the site. You just need to see the preview. Obviously, you do that. And site settings is just like more on if you want to do full width layout. Default, by the way, is like that. The reason why it's so small, it's so like it looks like this because we choose on default. But I think if we use Elementor full width, it will just make the page full width. Okay. Um, styles, want to add a background on it. So that's how easy you can use the Elementor plugin. There's a lot of features in here. This hamburger icon is more on the global settings of the page, not the global setting of the entire site, not the page. So site settings, like if you want to change the, like, this is more on like globally changing the styles of your typography, your buttons, your images, forms, site title. Obviously you can rename that to whatever you want. So then update, always make it a habit to update your site. And then, okay, let me just publish this one now. I know, let's just publish this. Okay, now if you want this, so currently if I go into the homepage, I still, let's say I want this to be on the homepage. I want this to be on the homepage when I visit the main site. So you go back to the Elementor, to the WordPress website, go into the settings area and go to the reading area. And then you select, because currently it is set into the latest post. So all the latest posts or all your blog will be posted in here. If you just want a static page, then click the static and then you choose the page that you wanted to be featured in the home page, which is, let's say, the test page. And you just refresh that. Okay. And then we have some things in here called template builder. You can set up like the header on it and the pages on it, but it requires a pro version. Now we don't have much time with the other features in Elementor. There's a lot of features in Elementor, so I'm going to create a different tutorial for that. Stay tuned, and if you want me, if you have any suggestion what topic that I'm going to cover in my next video, let me know. Comment down below, or you can hit me on Facebook or send me an email. Yeah, thank you and have a great day.